Hey guys, what's up? Nick here, aka Chartar. Just wanted to play a couple of games for you guys with Wishiwashi. New deck that came out right after Dragon's Majesty came out. So I'll get a couple games here with it and see how we do. So, I mean, ultimately the goal of the deck is just pretty much to build up a giant Wishiwashi GX, attach one energy, and just spam the heck out of it. And then, you spam with Acerola, pick it up, Max Elixir, heal pretty much everything off. If you have all four baby Wishiwashi in play, that gives you a bonus of, 3 mulligans, 80, so you have a basic Pokemon with 290 hit points, able to hit 100 damage for 1 colorless energy. Not too bad. Let's see what our opponent does here. I chose to go first, so we'll see what the Acrobite gets us. Guzman Choice Band. I have the Choice Band. Guess we'll go for Guzman. We are going to Ultra Ball. This. Pretty sure I played Palpad, so I'm not too concerned about losing. No. I at least don't have Palpad in the deck. So we can go here, attach Choice Band, 1 energy, Cynthia. Get another one out. It stinks because I could have attached there, but whatever. I'm not gonna play any of this. I think I am just going to pass it off. If I can pull off an energy, and then next turn I'll Ultra Ball, another Wishiwashi out. Currently, this guy's sitting at 250 hit points. It's gonna be a pain to get down. With attack is 60 on a GX 90, so not too bad. I mean, nothing amazing, but should be a pretty interesting matchup against Ultra Necrozma. And Lily for 5. I don't have weakness against them, and they don't have weakness against me, so that's a plus. I pretty much don't have to worry about this Wishiwashi up front getting knocked out, which is good. I actually do have one free space on the bench, so probably Lele for another Cynthia. That sounds good. Sudowoodo would have been good for them, but they tossed it, so. We down 2 Ultra Necrozmas. No Dawn Wings, so that's kind of a good thing. Why don't we Aqua Patch just to get out of our deck? Then Ultra Ball, these 2. Another Wishiwashi. Put down GX, and we'll shop draw. Sweet. Pretty much exactly perfect. Alright, so retreat to the bench. Aqua Patch for another water energy. There, and then we'll hit for water gun. It's 130. Turn 2. 1 energy. About halfway through the deck, so far so good. Kinda wish I didn't play that Wishiwashi GX. Second one on the bench here, just so that way I would have had some room in case I wanted to get out a Rangaroo, which doesn't seem like a bad idea. Might not have hurt, but kind of made her bed, now I have to lie it. So, opponent's also playing Max Potion. So, but that at least gets one of them out of the deck. See, my deck's totally built to make games last, so not too concerned if my opponent wants to go longer games. Should have attached from the Aqua Patch to this Wishiwashi. That way I could have Guzma and hit the back one, but oh well. We'll shuffle draw. Switch. Sky Pillar. Don't really have to worry about that though. I'm just gonna flip it. Yeah, I mean, as you guys can see, I mean, this is a pretty consistent beginning couple of turns for me whenever I play this deck, so it has good synergy. And realistically, there's not a lot of Pokemon to play, so you're just playing 4, you know, Baby Wishiwashi, 2 of the Wishiwashi GX, a Rangaroo, and a Tapu Lele, and the Volcanion. But I mean, ultimately, you're just, because you're not playing a lot of Pokemon, that gives you a lot more room in the deck to set up. So, pending. See what I get off the Acrobike here. Rangaroo or Nestball. Neither of those help me. So, well, we're gonna grab that. I almost want to Guzma switch just because he doesn't have anything back here, but it wouldn't hurt to take the knockout up front either. I think for now we're going to take the knockout, and then next turn maybe we'll hit into it just to get that out of my hand. Take the knockout now, and then prize cards. Then, okay, so he's going to promote. So yeah, I think that's what we'll do, depending on what they attach back here. If they get that metal energy, then we kind of have to worry. It's not a huge worry, especially because they don't really have anything in their discard. Let's see what they're going to toss back. There you go for sure, first move back. Okay. Honestly, like, if I was in their shoes, I'd probably go for the Pseudo, because that either gets rid of my, you know, if this ever gets knocked out, gets rid of my secondary attacker, and or this. Like, I mean, that takes 20 hit points away from them and 20 damage and attack, so I feel like it'd be the smarter move, but that's their call. So I'm pretty sure they're gonna hit into us for what? 140 or 240, 260, 290. Don't have a way to heal it off right now, but that might change here. Ooh, Beast Ring. So we're gonna go for another. I'll build up another one. It's interesting that they went for Psychic Energies. Maybe they just don't have no energy in time. I think they're gonna. But with the choice pen, I think that does give them enough. 240, 260, 290. Yeah, that gives them perfect. And they can start attaching to the back. They kind of have an idea of what they're doing. Though I could always hypothetically Guzma this one, but I really don't want to leave the one with the metal energy back, just in case. They're running through their deck pretty quick. Got 11 cards left. So I think we're gonna try and just hit into this one with the metal energies. That seems better. Yes, the other one on the bench does have a better setup, but I don't think they have any metal energies in their deck because they would have attached one hypothetically. Not gonna play the Rangaroo, we're just gonna go for Cynthia. And we really don't have anything else. Let's hope for a Rescue Stretcher, honestly, but that's alright. So we're gonna 2-turn knock out this. And of course, I have the metal energy. And Trust Band. And then Elmer. So, I kind of didn't compensate their deck, I guess. We might still be alright though. So we could just promote one of these. Maybe Wishiwashi. Either leave it to get hit, or we can try and get another one. Or try and get a Rescue Stretcher back. So that one can... Ooh, that's good. That's really good. We are going to Aqua Patch onto another one of these. We are going to Cynthia. We have a Rescue Stretcher. I think I just want the Wishiwashi back. I don't really want to draw into Layla. Opponent's got 6 cards in hand. This would have been a good turn for Volcanion. But we'll just attach back here. Ultra Ball away, that and that, because I really just don't need them. Let's look at the deck and thin. We do have a Max Potion, we have another Rescue Stretcher, which we won't really need. Ace Roll and 3 energies. Okay. So down to 2 prizes. And I don't know what they're gonna promote. This makes sense. I'm just surprised that they didn't attach. Maybe they'll retreat and attach. Well played. Oh, me and well played, go. That was good. I did not even think about the Scorching Ray GX. Alright, so that is something to think about in the future. I totally didn't expect that. We'll go for our second round against Team Magma here. To call the coin flip against, that's nice. Alright, so definitely see where the Skypelk comes into play. I did not expect my opponent to do that at all, so it's pretty interesting and definitely a good play on their end. And Zoroark. A lot of the times against Zoroark based decks, it's been forever because they can't two-shot Wishiwashi GX when I have all the Wishiwashi down. Which makes it kind of nice because I can either max Elixir or Ace Roll at that point. But at the same time, I'm only hitting 100, best 130 on them, so that's kind of a pain in its own right. Zoroark Gardevoir. That's interesting. I don't know how this round will turn out. Got 2 Lele's out, which is kind of nice. And just promote the Zoroark. Okay. We'll Acrobite. I can go for my own Lele, or I can go for a switch. Realistically, I don't need the Lele. Right here, Cynthia. Plus now, I don't think my opponent will play any counter stadiums. I don't really have to worry about that. We are going to nest ball. Got Wishiwashi to play. And then I think we're gonna take Acerola? No. Let's grab the Ultra Ball. Feel a little hesitant tossing that stuff, but we can toss him back. This war I played Palpat in here. Alright, so hope for a switch or everything else that I need at least to get this portion of it going anyway. Alright, and then we'll hope for an energy next turn. Or some way to at least get Wishiwashi GX into the active. The only problem with these baby Wishiwashi is their effect only affects Wishiwashi GX, so it doesn't affect them. And Wishiwashi's getting on top, but that's okay. Just swing back in. Enjoy the price card. Alright, so we're going to attach it back here just to get it out of our hand. Discharge for 2. Didn't like it. Okay, so this. Guess we'll take this Caterpillar even though realistically we know we won't need it. Might have been good to move, but again. See kind of what our opponent does here. So we're at 270, hitting for 80. Core maker. I thought they have the specialty Ultra Ball. Carnivore, so they have Rare Candy. Not really sure what set that is, but I assume it's from the Heart Gold Soul Silver generation era. Was it 2010? So yeah, probably. Escape rope. Ooh. I'm not a big fan of that. But can they hit me with anything? That's a real question. I think we're just gonna play Ring early active. Chances are they won't be able to knock it out this turn, and we can just switch back. And what are they gonna get? Realistically, probably another, yeah, another Pokemon. That way they can set that down, just take the Oranguru. So that's fine. Okay, so we are going to Cynthia. Ball, switch. None of this stuff really helps me out right now. I can toss some stuff that I know I won't need. The Sky Pillar and the Aqua Patch really isn't necessary. Grab ourselves another Wishiwashi. 2 rescue stretches left. Okay. Don't really need to get rid of the switch now. Plus 10 in here for 80. Plus note, unless they ace roll, we will get the knockout on Zora next turn. And of course I have the ace roll in hand. Okay, so see, I kind of dislike the way that Zora moves currently, just because you know your opponent has their ways of basically stalling you out through it. Switch. Lily. Come on, there we go, max potion. We're gonna rescue Stretcher. We'll put one of these back. And yeah, no, the Ace Rolla mixed with Zoroark and its ability to just get itself out is so easy. It's kind of unfortunate, really, because it does really just stall out the game. So, but we're gonna hit for 130. Should be good there. In which case we're 2-hit KO in this. I think we have pretty much everything we need here. And Gizmo, it's okay, because it takes you down odd prizes. Ooh. Still gonna bring that up and knock it out. 20, 40, 60, 80, yeah. You're still bring that up and knock it out. How many double colors do they have? Images right now. None. Okay. So that's alright. You're going to Uzma. Plus, now occasionally you get to do this with them. But this time I won't be so quick to toss the Volcanion, because the Volcanion really does have beneficial use to the deck. I mean, especially in like the position that my opponent is in right now. They have 2 double color synergies down. Just gonna keep going for these Wishiwashis. Still have another rescue stretch in them. And 2 Ultra Balls. So, not really too concerned about these guys. According to Cynthia. Just gonna shuffle 3. Let's put the ring brew back. We'll attach water here. And we'll just max roll. 80, 90. So I'm still 2-hit KO in Lele's. And they can swing back, and it really won't matter much. Field blower. Plus, no, I don't have to worry about what happened last game. It's so insane to me. Like, I can't believe that that happened. I did not expect that at all. I guess it is what it is. So, with this we're in 20, 40, 60. So, we might not be able to take this knockdown. I mean, probably will, just because we'll pick it up off at Hate Liza. If they hit into me, I can hit that max potion, so that way I don't have to worry about drawing it again. But then again, they're only hitting for 60, so it's not really a big deal. I kind of like to save the max potions for when I'll actually need them. My goodness, they're building up a Guardy back there. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay, so could go toss both of those. It's okay, I don't need them. So grab another Wishiwashi, and that will give us enough to KO Blazer. And I think they're gonna come for the Guardian. Now that they're weakened. So they're hit for 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. Maybe 210 though. So that's 180. See another psychic or choice, or another barrier or choice band. How many choice bands have they gone through? Just one. So the potential, they have a pretty good chance of hitting either or. So we'll see where that puts them. Cynthia. I think Guzman's have I gone through? 2. There's a choice band. Okay. Well played. They did a good job. Alright, so Wishiwashi not working as well so far as it has for me. Now don't get me wrong, Jolteon EX is a great card. I used it in my first deck that I ever built, which was Mega Rayquaza. But at the same time, like, I wish that they wouldn't give you EXs right now, like, especially since EXs are all rotated. I mean, it's just kinda, it's pointless to me. Although at least it's a pretty hard to get a hold of card, and it is a good card, so I won't bash on it too much. Let's see, so let's switch. Activate Ultra Ball. So let's see what we're playing against another Guardy deck. Alright, so we'll take the mulligan. Yeah, first turn. Actually should be good for us. So we might just be able to clear out this roll, depending on how well my hand sets up after. Ooh. Okay. Sorry, dude. Can't play any games with you. Alright, so I think we're just going to be super duper aggressive here. So we're going to Guzma and the water. Go for Wishiwashi GX. We're going to Aqua Patch it. And then we're going to switch Lily for 6. And that's game. Alright, so that was a quick one. Finally did a win. And it's like right off the first turn. And simply because my opponent started with a bad hand. So let's try and run one more, see what we get. Zora Control, looks like, with Garbodor. So just gotta be careful of items. I'm gonna take first. Realistically, this deck probably prefers to go second, so that way you can start smacking away. But I haven't done that yet, so I haven't purposely chose to go second, I should say. So this is a decently potentially good hand. Yeah, fire energy is, it's interesting. Okay, well let's see. A double color synergy, so maybe it's a Zoroark with some sort of fire Pokemon that can attack. I don't know. Salazzle. Okay. That is totally fine with me because we can hit into that. So We're gonna go Wishiwashi, Acrobatic, Energy, and I think we're going to Lele. Honestly, Lele is never really ideal in this deck because it takes up your one free spot on your bench, but we'd kind of like to get that Lele. So we are going to toss. Are we going to toss? Yeah, we can afford to lose these two. And then go for the Wishiwashi. I know generally it's not a good idea to just play cards like that out of your hand, but I hate just like teasing it and getting judged or something to that effect. Don't realistically have to worry about bench damage, and I'm not too concerned about them doing an extra 10. Maybe they're going... I was gonna say maybe they're going for like the poison toxin or the poison burn, slammed it. Pair that with Zoro. It's an interesting deck idea, but I think we're going to drop that. We are going to do this. Now, do I hope for the... So I can either hope for the switch in your hand, or I can swap. I think we're just gonna hope for it. In which case, there's the energy. Can't put those down. Okay, so we're just going to retreat here. Go up here. Smack. Alright, so far with this deck, I haven't had to worry about prizing any of these baby Wishiwashi. I feel like the deck might not be as stable if I did. Kind of like yesterday when I was playing the Metagross and I prized 2 of the 4 rare candies. 3? Can't remember, it was either 2 or 3. And down Zoroark. 40, 60, 80, 110. So I do have 2 hit Zoroark. Kind of contemplating on Guzma, something in the back. 30. Which we just barely get over that. We are going to... We are going to max potion that on. We're going to Cynthia. Hope for water energy, which we do not get, but maybe we'll get off the acro. That's... I do have the aqua patch, and I do have the rescue stretcher, which will not give me anything. We do have an ace roll in hand though, so I think we'll just go for the water. Okay, so as long as I have no way of ace roll or max potion, which I don't think that most of these decks will play max potion. Wonder Type or ace roll. That's okay. And we can pretty much just sit here and exchange blows. Should have aqua patch just so that way Oh, I can still Aqua Patch. Then I could just pick up. Okay, so I think what we do, we Ace Arolla, put him up, energy, Aqua Patch, he's back there. Alright. So all over the place for See, and this is the, exchange that Zorark and Wishiwashi have. Part of me wishes he played that judge, but part of me is glad that he didn't. Let's see. Guzma. See, my concern is that my opponent's going to try and do what my last opponent tried to do. So, but that's not a big deal because we do have the stretcher, so we just pull that dude back. And we also have the Guzma, so we could just hit the one that we want. That puts us at 3 prizes left. The next is ball, there's a switch, so both of which are good. I wonder if they have a Zorark or if they have a Guzma. Probably have a Guzma realistically. So I hope that they evolve this here soon. So that way, hopefully I can just smack into a weakness. Maybe they will pull it up. Maybe. Doubtfully. I card him. Alright. So the power playing the Brennan Poison. So they're gonna sacrifice the Sarua. And so I'm at 240. They cannot. Not 260 now. Let's Cynthia. Basically, I don't need anything over here. We're going to Sky Pillar. So, put Aqua Patch onto one of these. Might save it from that. Alright, so that takes us down to 2 prizes. Now we have 1 Guzma and 2 Guzma deck, so we might be able to just go ahead and pull these guys up. Water. Well, they both have weakness water, so the only problem is I have no way of accessing that second Guzma. So I just kind of hope for the best on the shuffle draws. Which we still have 2 Cynthias, I believe 1 Tate and Liza. So should be alright. He's gonna hit me for what, 110? That does nothing to me. so we have double switch, so we could hypothetically just get rid of them, or we can switch in, and then here's where my cargo. I definitely think that this is better. Alright, so one more prize left. So and then right now they're striking me for 90. Quite a few Pokemon that discount to which plus. They play 2 stretchers. Yep, so. That's totally fine. So I think we will just a quick check. So we actually have 2 Guzmas in deck, 2 water energies. Could not realistically concerned about getting that other Wishiwashi back. So we are going to just here and here. Might switch him up. Just pull it out of my hand. And then Cynthia. Go for the Guzma. Cool. And then we'll save the water energy in hand. So my opponent has 130 for 20, 40, 60, 80, 110. There'd be no way of knocking out the Zoroark anyway next turn. Why? So we get swing 90. That doesn't seem good to me. Okay, I'll play to my opponent. Yeah, I'm just going to bring this up and smack it. Alright, so 1-2 lost 2. Honestly, so if you know how to play Zoroark based decks or Zoroark variant decks, I mean, you have a good chance against this deck. But if you don't, like my last opponent, there's just, I mean, this deck runs through it. So, kind of show it off real quick. So, like I said, I mean, the Pokemon lineup realistically is small. So, we have the one Oranguru just for draw, Lele, 1 Volcanion, 4 and 2. So, I mean, essentially, of course, Wishiwashi is your big attacker. You're just focusing on this 1 energy attack. From there, I mean, it's just a matter of getting these guys out. You do everything necessary in order to do that. So the deck is basically built on, you know, getting Wishiwashi GX in the active and making sure that he stays healed up enough to continuously take out Pokemon. Only one modification I'd make to this deck is maybe a Pal Pad, just so that way you can recover, you know, Guzmas or draw supporters or Acerola. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the deck runs pretty consistently. It's just depending on what my opponent does and which, you know, what my deck does. So, but yeah, anyways, I think that's going to do it for this this episode, if you will, or this video. So with that, have a good day and night, or whatever time it may be.